All right, so moving on to the next project here, we got another small house I'm gonna be working on, and it's very similar to the last project. Small house on a decent size lot, lots of lots of space in the backyard here. We don't have a real garage. We're gonna build a garage, and I'll go over that here in a bit. This is the entryway. This was the kitchen until I removed everything out of here. Now it's just a little kitchen now. And here was the living room. I'm not going to be making a lot of changes to this area. It's, and that's really the only part of the house that's going to stay the same. And this was a laundry room and the bathroom right here. Um, as for the laundry room and the extra closet, it's just seems like a lot of extra space. So I'm gonna knock those walls down and do something with that. Here's the bedroom, the lone bedroom, the back porch. So we are going to do a lot of expansions to this house, a lot of expanding, I should say. And I'll kind of go over what I'm going to do here in just a sec. So I'm going to put in a real garage here. And so I'm going to put a wall up right here, all the way over to here, and extend it all the way to right around here. And then keep extending a wall this way, and going to turn this back porch into part of the house as well. And I'll still leave some space over there for a backyard, so there'll still be some space, but so only one side of the house is getting expanded. Um, the garage side and part of the back. Front's going to stay the same, and this side of the house is not going to be touched on. And I'll show you the final touches here in a moment, but yeah, this color is terrible as well. It's like purple and yellow. So I went with a kind of a darker look. Well, it's not a kind of a gray and black. Got the gray siding and black porch here. And here's where you walk in. Here's was a wall here, but I tore it down, and we have an open space here for the kitchen. So we got a little kitchen here. And this is the living room. Like I said, this was basically untouched. Just put in new paint, painted like a little light gray. It's not quite white, but it's not quite gray either. It's kind of just a soft gray. And here was that bathroom and the closet area, but I just changed it, moved it in, or changed it to just a larger bathroom. And where are we going? We're going to go back here. So this is where I expanded the house. This was the backyard, and now we have a full room here. Got Scooby-Doo on the TV, and we'll check out the garage here now. We'll get back into the room here in a moment. So yeah, back to the room and to the backyard. Here's the backyard, which I think it came out quite nice. I put in this fence out here, and I think it looks good. Nice black fence. And here's some lawn chairs to lay down in, and a little table. So this is, I guess, this is kind of like an office slash lounge area to kind of chill, relax, play video games. Because look, there's a little console right there. And Scooby Doo, of course. Scooby Doo is one of the channels that is available on TV in this game, so I put on Scooby Doo. And, anyways, here is the master bedroom. And in this bedroom, we have a ceiling fan, which I know would feel really good. But anyways, here is the bathroom. And as opposed to the rest of the house, this is just pure black in here. It's got brick, and here's more of a kind of a rectangular squares, and in there it's brick, but yeah, I like the way the bathroom turned out. Came out well, I think. And yeah, overall, I like the house. It's I had a lot of different things that I was considering, but this is what I went with, and I think it came out pretty okay. And just gonna kind of do a little backtracking here. Um, Here's some extra lights. And yeah, so this is the house. Would I live here? The golden question. Yes, I would. Um, that is, of course, if it was, you know, just me and, small family. This is just for about, a couple and maybe a kid, a baby, or one child. It's not a place for, it's not a family house. It's not a house for a family. It's just, decent house for, you know, a newlywed, or a newlywed with a kid, with a baby or something like that. So that's what this house is for. Just a small family, or just a newlywed couple, or just a single person, I could see this as my own little bachelor pad, but that's kind of what I had in mind while I was putting this together. Was what would I do if this was my place by myself? How would I go about um, designing this? And this is the product. And this image that you see on the screen, yeah, it's AI, but I just felt like putting in an image, and I think kind of looks kind of cool. So I know a lot of people hate AI, but it's just a picture. Just gives me an idea of what it looks like in real life. And so that's all. I'm gonna be doing more, and they're gonna be darker colors here coming up in the next few videos. So that'll be it.